from Cincinnati. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
What up, dude?
They fake the give.
No problem. Same here.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
How you doing today?
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that
No
these
problem.
linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Dexton Hill picks it off.
Huh?
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Yeah, I'm a fan. No, I'm a fan of them. Awesome.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
You think so?
Big 13. Big 11.
Felt it.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10.
Here we go.
The 17-yard
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On first and 10, here's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And his kick is no good.
I think you got to line it up or something like that.
This one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. He's getting his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 43. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Wow, and that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And again, it's Rodgers. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Son of a
His
bitch.
early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's third down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
They go play action with Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's Rodgers. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Here's a fake on a jet sweep and a play action now for Rodgers. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 6-0 our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Throwing is Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it'll be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Now he's going to step up and run. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
12. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Now 3rd down and 7. Now it's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Gainwell. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And incomplete on the defense.
What the f...
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Stop. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Come on, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 15. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A handoff for Warren. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers
Lord.
for the 3rd time. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Let's get set. Stand. Right 80. What is that? Stand.
Burrow will throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Gun. 11. Right 80. Stand.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
11. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
11 MT. Take. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running back, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
On the give, it's Warren. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Thielen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Warren. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now run with Warren. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on his spot. And they say he's just short. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us.
That one out wide and intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Burrow on play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, That goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Wide 80. What is that? Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's making up play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bailed. Worked out offensively. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, 53 yards. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Draw the curtain on this one as the last throw
GG, man.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done.
At least I took a shot at ranking.
Now
Got my ass kicked.
from the 38-yard line. Play fake. It's Rodgers.
Ooh.
He's gonna
Come on, DK.
air one out
Oh,
for
come on,
Metcalf.
DK.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Come on, DK.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now with
Come on,
Rodgers.
come on, DK.
Here's
There you go.
toward the end zone.
Yeah.
It's going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this
Damn.
past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards. Allen now on second down. That's taken out.
Ankle biting like a mug. Man, damn. By my leg. My leg.
He'll swing this one out. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. One more time going up top with Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 44 now. Here's second and 4. Allen going to give him a cut. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal.
Oh, he doesn't put it away.
Hey.
One of the Steelers has it.
Anders.
We hear that term
Look at that. Look at that.
so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a
Made him
middle
fumble
phase.
it and picked it off.
But before it turns into a run, you have to secure
All right.
the ball
Boom.
as a
Right there, right there. Right there. No, no. Oh,
properly
damn.
points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
Here we go.
Got to secure the
Go ahead,
ball
Warren. Take it, take it, take it. No!
Once brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Right, come on, DK. Oh.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod.
DK, DK. Damn. I ain't catching shit right now.
Throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out.
Okay.
James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's hit after the catch.
Yeah. Pick it off again. Made him fumble it and picked it off again. All right, DK, let's take it downfield. Come on. Let's take it downfield.
On play action.
There we go. There we go.
Again, working.
He got it. Let's go.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Nick Cap, I see you, boy.
In Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 43. Here's 2nd down and 2. The master of play action, Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Open man, that's
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. To the house. To the house. To the house. Yeah.
And he will go all the way. Marquez found this Scantling. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it.
And it's
And the
good.
Steelers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
To the air is Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season. After this, 3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, here is Allen. Moving outside the pocket, taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Once again, it's Warren. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. We'll get forward for only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Warren.
Hey! Let's go! Nice hurdle, though.
We might need a calculator before this one is done.
Hey, my boy Warren, let's get it.
Absolutely, Mike.
Look at that shit, look. Yoink. That was flashy with it. That was nice. Ah. Oh, no. Still, that was a clutch TD.
Is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll let it
No. Oh.
Johnson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Allen. And that ball
Hey, Samuel, take it to the house. Take it to the house.
just like
You.
he did. And he is going to bring this
Oh.
a DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On for the extra point is Bond.
Straight blowout. Ugh.
He knocks it through. And the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead.
Bills nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Davis now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. And the Steelers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance,
I'm gonna keep practicing, y'all. I haven't played this in a while, and I just wanted to try out 26. It runs nice. All right. Let's see. All right, y'all.